Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Today I was quite on time. 8 o'clock dot Nigerian time. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching from and depending on your time zone. In Nigeria, it's 8:01 p.m. Hello, how are you doing? Today we have a very interesting topic. I don't know who is here, but I am starting. I'm not waiting for anyone. I'm just like the flights that do not wait for anyone. So let's hit the road. Um, I am Mma Okoye, Chidema Okoye, um, a guidance counselor and a parenting coach. Welcome to our Sunday Tonic with Mma Okoye. This is a place where parents gather every Sunday to learn one or two things that will help us. And it's a weekly webinar for the home heroes. Talking about the home heroes, who are the home heroes? The home heroes are parents in the Parents Academy. What is the Parents Academy? The Parents Academy is an academy formed by Mokoye. I'm the founder, and we have parents who are there, and the parents there are called home heroes. So, do you want to be a home hero? Mm, you should be. If you actually want to have a successful journey in your parenting journey, this modern age, you need to be a home hero. What does it take to be a home hero? Simple. Just 30,000 naira for 6 months, but you can pay in 3 installments. That's the beautiful part of it. 10, 10, 10, and you're good to go. Okay. If you are here, let me know. Do I have a home hero here? If you're a home hero, say I'm a proud home hero. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you've not done so, please subscribe. I'm not going to take much of your time, just 30 minutes, and we are done. Okay? Okay. So, what's our topic? Encouraging critical thinking and problem solving skills. What is it and why it matters for parents? Strategies to enhance problem solving skills in kids. Presenter Mokoye, a trained guidance counselor and parenting coach. Okay, let's hit the road. What to expect in this presentation? Like I said, just 30 minutes and we are done. The first question is, what is critical thinking? Why is it important? How do you currently encourage problem solving at your home? If you are online, I want you to tell me, how do you currently encourage problem solving in your home? How do you do that? And what do you know about critical thinking? I've always mentioned those two words. Let me say this phrase during my presentations, critical thinking. And today we want to actually delve into it and see what it is. If you are here, please indicate. Do not forget to click the like button, subscribe if you've not done so, and share if this topic is what you think will give you values and your neighbors, your friends, and relatives values. Endeavor to encourage them to come online 8 p.m. Nigerian time every Sunday for the Sunday meeting with Mma Okoye. Yeah, what is critical thinking? You can see the picture I have here. Critical thinking has to do with analysis. I'm looking at the picture now. I hope you can see that. Analysis, communication, creativity, open-mindedness, problem solving. Now, what is critical thinking? Thinking independently and analyzing information, asking questions, reasoning logically, and making informed decisions. Examples: identifying patterns, considering different perspectives, and evaluating solution. Enough of the big grammar. Let me explain. Now, critical thinking, it's about training your child in a way that your child can think independently, and your child will be able to analyze information. Any child who can think um, outside the parents pushing and micromanaging, has critical thinking skill. Now, for a child to be able to analyze information, you drop information, whether signal or just a clue, and the child is able to analyze, internalize, and put into practice. That child has critical thinking skill. And any child who is capable of asking questions, sometimes when they ask questions, we tend to shut them up. Will you shut up there? Who asked you to ask that question? So any child who can ask questions has this critical thinking skill. We now talk about reasoning logically. Your child should be able to reason logically. That is why some of them who cannot reason logically, who do not have critical thinking skill, tend to be brainwashed very easily. They are vulnerable to scammers, fraudsters, toxic relationship and stuffs like that. These are the people who cannot reason logically. They should be able to make informed decision. When you are able to form your child very well, encourage critical thinking, your child will be able to make informed decision. So the next is patterns. When your child is able to consider patterns, different perspectives and evaluate situation, it will help that child in the critical thinking stuff. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Why critical thinking matters for kids. Now, critical thinking improves decision making because we need to learn the what and why before we go into how. So critical thinking, it improves decision making. When a child can think critically, logically analyze things, your child will be able to make informed decision and not just making decision randomly. Remember, our topic today is encouraging critical thinking strategies to enhance problem solving skill. If you are just joining, please click the like button, share this to your friends and neighbors, let them join and learn with you. Don't be selfish, okay? Just click the like button, give me some love, give me some flowers. Yeah, we're on the season of Valentine. Thank you, I appreciate. Okay, let me continue. um I said why critical thinking matters for kids. I've talked about improves decision making and problem solving skills. Now it enhances adaptability in a fast changing world. Remember, we are in a fast evolving world. For your child to be able to adapt to the different changes in life, I mean the positive ones, their child needs critical thinking as a skill. It also helps your child in academic and career success. If your child is unable to think critically, it will be difficult for that child to succeed academically, even in career. It also builds resilience and confidence. When your child is able to think critically and logically, your child will build resilience, be able to strive to achieve success, and have this confidence in him or her. Now, why parents play a key role? Why are we having this for parents? If you're a home hero, I want you to say, I'm a home hero. How many home heroes are here? Please indicate your messages. Give me this kind of ginger and swag. Yeah. So if you're a home hero, please indicate. Remember, our topic today is encouraging critical thinking strategies to enhance problem solving skills. If you are just joining, we have started before now. So now at this point, we are looking at why parents play a key role. Now, your influence on your child's thinking helps the child a lot to develop critical thinking skill. Kids learn critical thinking through everyday interactions. The things you say to them every day, the things you tell them to do, the stories you tell them, your ability to answer their questions. This open and effective communication with a child helps the child to develop critical thinking skill. And they learn this when you do this every day. So if you want to be an intentional parent, you need to mind how you interact with your child. The way you interact with your child determines the critical thinking skill of that child. Now, the next is the way parents ask questions and solve problems shapes their mindset. Now, how you as a parent solve problems, how you ask questions, it shapes your child's mindset. When you see a problem and you give up, you are not encouraging critical thinking in your child. Remember, you are your child's role model. What they see you do is what they term right. You are your child's first teacher, and those tiny eyes are watching you, those small ears are listening to you. Now, what kind of questions do you ask? What kind of way? Oh, Chiefeme is here. I'm a home hero. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on board. I appreciate you big time. Thank you for coming on board. Remember to click the like button. Please, if you're just joining, click the like button. Okay. So I said home heroes indicate. If you're a home hero, indicate. Yeah, Tony Anena is here. She said, I'm a home hero. Correct. That's my home heroes. They know the forehand now. They'll always represent any day, anytime. Thank you for coming on board. All right, we are talking about encouraging critical thinking strategies to enhance problem solving skills. So now we are at the third point where we say encouraging curiosity and allowing kids to explore solutions fosters independent thinking. Yeah, Angela Awala is here. Good to see you online. She said I'm a home hero all the way from UK. Welcome, Angela. I'm happy to read from you. Thanks for coming on board. All right. My home heroes are kind of distracting me, but it's what that's the fun of it. Yeah, you people, you rock so much. Thumbs up to all the home heroes in the house. Okay, so I said encouraging curiosity and allowing kids to explore solutions foster independent thinking. Now, when you allow your child, for example, I'm going to use toy. Most times the kids spoil their toys not because they actually want to damage it. They are being curious. For example, you got a toy that you press the remote and it starts moving. Your child is curious to know, why should I just press a button and my car is moving? They'll start losing that toy car to see what's inside it. They lose the remote to see what's inside it. That is curiosity. So instead of yelling, spanking, and all that, you can channel that by explaining to that child, this is why this moves. You don't need to lose it. If you lose it, this will not work again, and stuff like that. Even as you are explaining that, you are encouraging critical thinking in that child. If this makes sense to you, click the like button. Click the like button. Subscribe if you've not done so. Okay. All right. So the things you do will help encourage that. Now, children are so curious, they're adventurous in nature. That is why I always say the worst you can do for your child in this era is leaving that child ignorant. So in that curiosity, please fill the gap, answer all their questions. Even when you think they're saying nonsense, there is sense in their nonsense. Encourage this child skill. Now, common parenting mistakes. Yeah, Chisom Tonica, proudly a home hero. My home heroes are making me proud. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Welcome, Chisom. Welcome on board. Click the like button, and others, whether you're a home hero or not a home hero, please share to other parents to learn, because we are living in an era where parents are parents are really not doing enough. They are raising children who do not have sense. When your children have critical thinking skill, that is when you can say my child has sense. So we are looking at the things we should do to make our children develop critical thinking skill. Now, common parenting mistakes that hinder critical thinking. Number one, avoid these pitfalls. You can see I used red to make you know how serious they are. Number one, giving quick answers instead of guiding kids to think. I will repeat it. Giving quick answers instead of guiding kids to think. For example, your child comes to, so maybe you are like, I will use Chisom's name. You say, Chisom, will you go and sweep the house? And your child comes and say, Mom, where is the broom? Where is the packer? Don't be quick to provide the answer. The broom is behind the door, the packer. Please go and look for the broom. Go get the broom. Another instance, your child comes. Mommy, why is 2 plus 2 4? Don't be quick. Your child may say, what is 2 plus 2? Let me put it that way. What is 2 plus 2? Don't be quick to say 2 plus 2 is 4. Guide that child to think. You be like, bring 2 add the other two, or you count all of them together. What did you get? You are encouraging critical thinking. Now, another thing is mathematics. If your child has phobia for mathematics, your child is going to have problem with critical thinking. Mathematics helps us to develop critical thinking skill. Is that if this makes sense to you, click the like button. Say, oh yeah. Yeah, mathematics helps us to develop and increase critical thinking skills. Sometimes we are like, all the things, the y, the x, for those of us who did further maths, what is the y, the x? All this, find your x, find y. Have we ever applied it in life? Yeah, Chisom Tonica is here. So now you don't say, have we ever applied it in life? That is helping us develop critical thinking skills. So as a parent, I gave instances, but then don't be quick to give answers. Instead, guide kids to think. The next is overprotecting and not allowing mistakes. I always use the homework. You can put it in every other thing. But today I don't want to use the homework. Let me use house chores. You tell your child to dress the bed, and as the child is dressing the bed, you are also there pointing, yelling, look at this side, do it this way, do it this way. You are not helping that child. Leave that child to dress that bed, make the mistakes. By the time you come, you now say, oh, you should have put this place like this like this, do this like this. Oh yeah, do that. So by the time you are doing that, you are guiding your child. You are not being overprotecting. You are allowing that child to make that mistake, and you are correcting. So when you don't allow them to make these mistakes, I'm not talking about grievous mistakes. I'm talking about all these little mistakes. By those mistakes, they learn. The next is rewarding only correct answers instead of effort and process. Most of us parents, we are culprits here. Now, when you always reward the final answer instead of the effort, your child comes with homework for maybe mathematics. As the child is solving it, maybe she got the process, all of them correctly, but the answer she did not get correctly. Just because she did not get the answers correctly, you start lashing out at that child. When you do that, you are not helping the child to develop critical thinking. You are only hindering critical thinking skill in that child. So allow them to make those small mistakes, then take them through the process. Then when they are walking through the process, please reward effort and process. The home heroes know I've talked about it before. Reward effort and process. Don't wait for the final result. Another mistake parents make that hinder critical thinking, not encouraging open-ended questions and exploration. What do I mean by open-ended questions? I mean questions that do not have options, especially options of yes or no. Ask open-ended questions like, how was your day? What did your teacher teach today? How did you feel when your teacher was teaching? This will give the child opportunity to express. So as the child is expressing, you are able to know the areas the child is having problem or not having problem. But when you ask questions, did your teacher come today? The answer is yes or no. Did your teacher teach today? It will be yes or no. Yeah, love. Ede said, I'm a home hero. Yeah, my home heroes are making me proud this evening. It's a super evening. I'm so happy. Are you wondering what home hero mean? Are you wondering? If you are wondering, home heroes are parents in the Parents Academy. The academy, we're already in cohort 1.0, and we are moving to cohort 2.0 starting on June 2025. So if you want to become a home hero, just subscribe with 5,000 naira and pay the balance of 25,000 naira before the end of June. What am I say? Before the end of May. Yeah, you can pay in 3 installments of 10,000. By June, you become a home hero, and the first cohort we are opening it by July, because it's 6 months. So by then you become a home hero. The home heroes are enjoying. They're enjoying. They're getting so much values, and the testimonies are there. Okay, let me continue. Now, I said the next is not encouraging open-ended questions and explorations. I gave examples of open-ended questions. I gave example. Okay, love, Ede, you say I'm interested, ma. All right, no problem. I will drop the link. After this video, I'll drop the link on the comment section. Use the link to just fill the form. I'll get your email, phone number from there. By July, you will become a full home hero. Love it. I would love to see you to be one of the home heroes, because you have access to the coach, personal access. On Valentine's Day, I sent a message to all the home heroes. Home heroes, you can confirm that I went into their DM to show love to each of them, and they have free access to me to ask of anything concerning parenting, and I'll give them counseling, mentorship, coaching, and all that for 6 good months. And we have a structure. We record our progress. Oh, home heroes, I hope you recorded your parenting journal on Saturday. Every home hero here, if you did not record, please, after this webinar, go and record your parenting journal. We journal every week to track our progress, set our goals for the week, set our goals for the month, and we track our progress to our parenting journal. Anybody that will register now, the first 10 people that will register now will get free parenting journal, so that they will start journaling. They can start journaling now before they join. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing for the early birds. But let me continue. I will say more about that at the end of the class. So when you don't encourage open-ended questions and exploration, you are not encouraging critical thinking. So reduce questions that will give you yes or no, but ask more of questions that will make your children say, explain, and express themselves. So next step for parents, we are gradually rounding up. I told you it's 30 minutes. So start with small changes in daily conversations. For the home heroes, you track your progress, you journal your progress, your goal, your challenges, and all that. So all those challenges you are meeting, you are supposed to start solving them small, small, small. So for every home hero, this webinar is like a meeting point for the home heroes and I. But outsiders who are not home heroes, they equally benefit from here. When we are done with it, we take our conversation back to the academy, where we continue to explore and dissect everything we need to dissect. So for the home heroes here, if you have journaled maybe yesterday, because we journal every Saturday, if you have journaled yesterday your progress, your challenges, and all that, what you need to do, like I said, start with small changes in daily conversation. All those small changes you have seen in your child, start talking about them. And I also want your goal for this week, I don't know if you have written, you can add it. Your goal for this week should include encouraging critical thinking in my child. So these things we have said, consciously put them in practice, so that you will start developing and building critical thinking in your child. So add it to your goal for this week, so that by Saturday you'll be able to track your progress and know if you actually achieved something in the area of promoting critical thinking in each of your children. Remember, the journal is for each of your children, not collective thing. I always tell you, each of them are unique. No two persons are the same. They are unique. They come in their own unique way. And now, for each of them is needed in the world. They have their unique talents. God deposited a lot. So each of them is needed in the world. It's not left for you to nurture their talent, nurture their potentials, so that they will fulfill their purpose on earth. They came to this world to solve a problem. Make sure you help them develop those potentials for them to be able to solve that problem by which they were created for. Now, start with small changes in daily conversations. Encourage curiosity by asking, what do you think? So whenever your child brings up a question, do not fail to ask, what do you think? Even when your child is going through some challenges, some problems, do not fail to ask, what do you think? That question, what do you think, makes your child think. In that way, you are not thinking for your child. Your child is thinking for himself and herself, and the critical thinking skill is being developed. Now, the brain is created in a way that it keeps expanding. So the more you are learning, the more your brain is expanding to absorb more. You can help your child develop more, learn more, by encouraging critical thinking. When you say, what do you think? Your child will now think and provides a solution or proffer something close to the solution, or even say off point. Even at that off point, you can now correct. That child will never forget that. That is how to grow. Another one is create opportunities for problem solving through games. How many games do you have in your home apart from computer game? Do you have what? Lido? There's something we call ncho. How many? Which of them do you have in your house? I want to see it in the comment section. Which of the games do you have in your house? So put it in the comment section. Let me see. So you need to have game. The games help. You can also go to Google, generate riddles, jokes, and send to them, especially during holidays. Those riddles help them to develop critical thinking skill. There are different riddles for different ages. Even if your child is 3 years, 2 years, type it. Riddles for 2-year-old child. You get some riddles, it helps them in critical thinking. Then be patient. Critical thinking is a skill, is a skill. So it's something, is a skill that needs patience. It's not something you rush. Maybe we had the lecture today, you start it today, by this time next week you want your child to start thinking like you. It's not possible. So it's a gradual process with consistency and intentionality. Mark those two words, consistency and intentionality. Now, call to action. Subscribe. If you've not subscribed to this channel, click on the subscription button and subscribe right now. When you subscribe, you'll be able to get notifications whenever we have webinar or I post video or whatever we are doing in this community. This is a community of parents who really want to help the society to be better by raising responsible, productive, resourceful individuals. You need to raise individuals that are useful to the society. Yes, when they are useful to the society, when they are resourceful, that is when they will make money. I always tell home heroes, remember, in home heroes we say it's a crime for a home hero to have one source of income. Without critical thinking, you cannot achieve that. You won't even know the extra thing you need to do to make extra money. You will not know. Then the next call to action, follow us on Facebook, Parenting Issues. You see, type Parenting Issues with Mma Okoye on Facebook. Follow us there. We are on Instagram, TikTok as Parenting Issues Mma Okoye. But in LinkedIn, we are there as Global Initiative for Proper Parenting. Global Initiative for Proper Parenting on LinkedIn. So follow on these channels, on these social media channels, for you to get updates on everything we're doing. Now, sometimes we post some things that can make you laugh because I'm a counselor. Yes, I am a counselor. I have sense of humor. So sometimes I post some things that make you smile, make you laugh, to ease off stress. Stress is too much. Now, you can book a coaching session. Yeah, if you cannot wait for you to enter the Parents Academy, you can book a coaching session where you'll be able to learn more. In this coaching session, you learn how to ask the right questions to encourage deeper thinking. You also learn how to create a home environment that fosters problem solving. You equally learn how to use real life situations to teach critical thinking skills. I will also coach and mentor you on how to avoid common mistakes that may discourage independent thought. So link to book a session will be in the comment section immediately after the webinar. So you just click on the link, fill the form, and we will reach back to you. Remember, it's on first come, first serve basis. Last time, the number of people that booked was quite overwhelming. This week, I'm not giving 72 hours again. I am giving only 42 hours. I don't want the people that are booking to overwhelm me. So 42 hours. If you book from now to 42 hours, the first 10 people that will book from now to 42 hours, instead of paying 15,000 naira per session, they will pay 10,000 naira per session. In addition, they will get a psychological test that is 3,000 naira of value. So you are having something of 18,000 naira at the rate of 10,000 naira. What can be cheaper than that? So for that booking session, I will coach you, the parent, on how to help your child develop critical thinking or any other aspect. Maybe your child is having problem with mathematics. I'll give you tricks and secrets on how your child will start loving mathematics at zero stress. So by the time you learn it, you coach your children, it will become a generational wealth for you. You can even learn it and start cashing out on that. Open your WhatsApp group and start teaching parents, collecting your own money. Yeah, these are ways we can make money. We share our knowledge and make money through them. So you can start dropping your questions right now. I am waiting for your questions. So if you have any question, you have any concern, I want to hear that. I want to hear that. So that brings us to the end of today's webinar. Like I told you, just 30 minutes. I'm not going to take much of your time. I'm waiting for your question. Yeah, I will just spend some maybe 1 minute trying to see if anybody has any question. If you don't have a question, but um if you don't have a question, then we'll go. But for the home heroes, if you have a question, you can drop it in the academy. The conversation continues there. For all the home heroes, happy Valentine Day once again. I surprised you. I slided into your DM to wish you happy Val. I know it was surprising. Yeah, that's how we roll. We show love, we spread it and extend it to everybody around us. We make people around us feel love. So, dear parents, I'm waiting for your question. Okay, Lovede said, please, ma, the personal coaching is how and when will it take place? Okay, for the personal coaching, it's going to be one-on-one with you. If you book now, immediately I end this session, I'm going to drop it in the comment section of this video. So if you book now, you will pay 10,000 naira, and at the same time get a psychological test. The psychological test will help you and your child. I will just give you a list of the psychological tests I have. You choose one. You see how generous I can be. You choose one. Each of them is 3,000 naira, but you're not paying that 3,000. Your 10,000 naira gives you access to one-on-one coaching and the psychological test. So I can coach you on this critical thinking we talked about, or any other thing. Is 1 hour section. But your psychological test, when you're done with it, I will send you the results and analyze it for you. I hope that makes sense. Why we do that, if you're interested in becoming a home hero, you can make your commitment payment. Those who make commitment payment now, from now for the Wellness Academy, if you join from now till 72 hours, you will have the opportunity of having a free parenting journal. That parenting journal is 2,000 naira, but if you register to be a home hero, you get that parenting journal. Any other question? I want you to ask question on what we did today. Critical thinking strategies to enhance problem solving skill. Does it mean that you all understood what I said? If you did, that's fine. See you again next week Sunday. This is our Sunday meeting with Mma Okoye. Sunday parents meeting with Mma Okoye. So come back again next week Sunday for another interesting topic. This should be a meeting with the coach and the home heroes, but we made it public for others to learn with the home heroes. Home heroes, we continue this conversation in the academy. See you in the academy. For others, see you next week. So I'm going to drop the link on how to book for the session. I'll drop it immediately after this live session. See you in class, dear home heroes, and every other person who watched. Remember to like, share, subscribe. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe for you to get notifications. Also, there are other videos on this channel. Go through them. Any of the topic that interests you, please click and watch. We need to keep learning. If you want to be a successful parent in this modern era, you need to be committed to regular learning. You must not give what you don't have. I still remain a trained professional guidance counselor and a seasoned parenting coach, global parenting coach, Mma Okoye. See you next week. Goodbye. Bye.